Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. We start tonight with developing news. One person is dead after a rollover crash in Black River Falls. The crash happened just before 12:30 this afternoon off mile marker 115.5. This is a look at the scene just a few hours ago. The right lane is still closed at this time. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. Folks came together in Winona this afternoon, marching across the Winona Bridge to call for reform. Organizers from Buffalo County Democrats and the Winona Rapid Response Team call the event Freedom March Number 4. The group says they are marching to call for freedom and fairness in immigration policies.
We are upset and angry and embarrassed what's going on, and we want them to take us seriously. Don't be afraid to push back on some of the fiasco that's going on.
Event leaders call this a timely and pertinent issue and are encouraging people to keep building connections between immigrant families and local communities in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Preparations are underway for Super Bowl 60. Tomorrow night, the Seattle Seahawks take on the New England Patriots in Santa Clara, California. Officials have been working on security plans for months, and as Jen Sullivan reports, responding to California residents' concerns about rumored ICE operations at the game.
Security measures ramping up ahead of Super Bowl 60 outside and inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Federal and local officials say they will have eyes in the skies, on the ground, and even on the water.
We've brought in some additional assets, our deployable specialized forces.
While officials say there are no known credible security threats, the Super Bowl is categorized as a Tier 1 event by the Department of Homeland Security, which is the highest rating and requires extensive support and coordination from federal agencies.
Our goal is the safety and security of the personnel.
But one federal agency that the NFL says is not expected to be present is Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
There are no planned ICE or immigration enforcement operations that are scheduled around the Super Bowl or any of the Super Bowl related events.
Ahead of the big game, anti-ICE posters have been cropping up around San Francisco depicting the Puerto Rican Sapo Concho image used by singer Bad Bunny, who will be performing this year's Super Bowl halftime show. The decision to choose Bad Bunny, who performs mostly in Spanish, has drawn criticism from some, including the president.
I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's like crazy.
The Trump administration's crackdown on immigration has sparked anti-ICE protests across the country, including this one in San Francisco last month. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Some Team USA athletes at the Winter Olympics in Milan are speaking out about ICE. They're saying they hope to showcase positive values at the Games at a time when protests over U.S. immigration enforcement have erupted at home and abroad.
I think that as a country, we need to focus on respecting everybody's rights and making sure that we're treating our citizens as well as anybody with love and respect.
Just because I'm wearing the flag doesn't mean I represent everything that's going on in the U.S.
Tension surrounding immigration customs enforcement led 3 U.S. Olympic organizations to rename their shared hospitality space from Ice House to Winter House after protests in both Italy and the U.S. over ICE's role and actions. Members of Congress will be able to review the unredacted Jeffrey Epstein files at the DOJ starting Monday. There will be guidelines on how members will be able to look through the more than 3 million pages. They will be given access to computers in a room and cannot bring electronic devices. The top Democrat on the House Judiciary Committee wants all Democratic members on the panel to see the unredacted files before Attorney General Pam Bondi testifies in front of them on February 11th. CNN has learned former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi plans to endorse John F. Kennedy's grandson, Jack Schlossberg, for a House seat in the New York City. Schlossberg announced his plan to run for the Democratic nomination for New York's 12th congressional district last November. The seat is currently held by retiring Democratic Congressman Jerry Nadler. The primary takes place in June, and Schlossberg faces a crowded field of Democrats, including State Assembly members Micah Lasher and Alex Spores, plus lawyer George Conway. Well, Nicole, it definitely is still winter on there. Tell us, what can we expect?
Yeah, it was cooler out. We even saw a couple flurries passing through the area earlier this evening, but it's looking like to be on the warm up from here on out, and it will likely stay that way for quite some time. This might be one of the few precipitation chances that we have over the next few days as well, and for the most part, it's staying well to our east. A larger batch of snow now moving through the eastern portion of Wisconsin, though not really expecting to see any impacts in our neck of the woods. It is going to be a little bit milder. We do have more cloud coverage moving in with that snow off to the east, keeping temperatures a tad warmer than we were last night, mostly in the teens for folks north of I-90 and in the low 20s further to the south. So as we go throughout the morning hours, expect temperatures to rise fairly quickly, but not a whole lot of warmth happening as cloud coverage sticks around through most of the day, although high temperatures could actually be rising above freezing for most of the area. So we'll have another day with plenty more melting of the snowpack going on and even warmer temperatures around the corner. So I'll have the details in a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you, Nicole. A local fundraiser is turning a night out into new tools and scholarships for students heading into the trades. The La Crosse Area Builders Association is hosting its annual Cabin Fever fundraiser tonight at the Holman American Legion. Guests can try their luck on raffles, bid on dozens of silent auction items, enjoy live music from Double Take, and grab some free food.
We want to just be able to help the kids learn about the trades. If we can keep funding some of those programs, give the schools what they need, it gives more kids hands-on experience.
Money raised tonight helps pay for new power tools in local high school wood shops and other trade classrooms, and funds scholarships to Western Technical College through the group's Building Futures program. While folks are lacing up their sneakers in Onalaska this morning for a heart-healthy start to the day, the Onalaska YMCA and Amplify Health by Gunderson are teaming up for the 3rd annual Heart Walk and Wellness Expo. Participants can walk the indoor track, stop at expo booths along the way, and pick up tips on heart health, nutrition, and exercise.
Your heart is what makes you beat, right? If without your heart, you wouldn't be here. And so we need to take care of it. If you don't take care of your heart, then you have issues down the line.
Doctors and providers are also on hand to answer questions, share heart-healthy recipes, and connect people with local resources. Skiers are soaring in Westby this weekend for the 103rd annual Snowflake Ski Jump Tournament. The event comes with a big economic boom for the Westby area, bringing skiers from all over the world. Now this morning, young skiers competed in the Junior Ski Jump Tournament.
It's really cool. I usually jump in smaller competitions, and this is one of the first times I've jumped in a bigger one like this. I jumped a few others, but it's really cool to be part of it.
This afternoon, advanced skiers take flight for the main event, the 378-foot-high Olympic-sized hill. Some wagging tails are taking over the Westby Ace hardware store today, bringing adoption awareness right into the aisles. Folks can stop by to watch adoptable dogs play, all while learning more about the adoption and fostering process. Approved adoption applicants even got the chance to play inside the puppy area, how cute, to meet and greet with furry friends.
The love that everyone is going to give, especially in the community, the support that they also give as well. The most exciting thing is just to see people's faces light up too. I mean, how can you not fall in love with these faces? Awesome.
Organizers say partnering with the store is all about giving these puppies a chance to find their forever families. Dance teams from across the state are chassing into La Crosse this weekend. Both collegiate and high school teams are taking the floor for the WACPC state dance competition hosted at the La Crosse Center. Hundreds of athletes are competing in several categories, including hip hop, jazz, pom, and kick. Across multiple divisions, athletes and organizers spend countless hours preparing for the competition every year.
We start our planning for the year in April, and it goes all the way through the summer months and fall.
It takes a lot of time and effort. Our team spends a lot of time in our studio and being around each other.
State winners from each category can be found on the WACPC's website as they are announced. The ice and sub-freezing temperatures gripping the state was the backdrop for a gathering in Madison today. The Clean Lakes Alliance hosted the 14th annual Frozen Assets event on Lake Mendota. Hundreds of people participated in a 5K walk/run on the lake, ice skating, ice fishing, and other activities. The environmental group said it hopes this event brings joy to people as they use the lake, and then in turn, residents will want to protect it. Still to come, 1 week after Nancy Guthrie's disappearance, investigators return to the crime scene. We'll have the latest on the case after the break.
Every accident is different. Different driving conditions, different injuries, different life circumstances. The insurance companies often use these circumstances to avoid paying you what you deserve. At Gruber Law Offices, we know how insurance companies can take advantage after an accident. Trust our experience and history of successfully helping our clients. And remember, there is never a fee until we win. Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Earn now, spend later at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Now through February 11th, rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store. Redeemable just like cash, February 19th to March 4th. Start earning today on these women's Skechers shoes. Rewards members save $50. 1-pound bags of Blaine's brand Party Crunch Mix, just $4.99. Plus, try free samples in store during our snacking event this Friday and Saturday. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later just like cash, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
It's been 1 week since Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today Show co-host Savannah Guthrie, went missing in what authorities believe was an abduction. Investigators returned to her home yesterday, where they were seen taking a closer look at the roof of her house and at a vehicle. CBS News' Andres Gutierrez is in Tucson with the details.
Sunday marks 1 week since Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today Show co-host Savannah Guthrie, was reported missing from her Tucson area home. Authorities have yet to identify a person of interest or suspect in the case, but on Friday came signs of progress as investigators returned to the residence. 2 agents were seen on the roof of Nancy Guthrie's house, and cell phone video shows a vehicle being towed from the home, reportedly a blue Subaru SUV belonging to Nancy Guthrie. A neighbor told CBS News authorities came onto his property Friday to conduct readings.
I was putting a coating on the roof and a Suburban drove up. And a gentleman had a badge and asked to park here and take readings of some kind.
Area residents say they're on edge following Guthrie's disappearance.
People are they're very unhappy and they're kind of in shock with it, and they're hoping against hope, but every day that goes by is not a good sign.
Look, where is she? What has happened?
All of this comes as investigators are trying to verify a new message that came in Friday to see if it's real and if it's connected to earlier alleged ransom notes. In a joint statement, they say, quote, investigators are actively inspecting the information provided in the message for its authenticity.
We need a way to communicate with you so we can move forward.
The Guthrie family has been pleading for communication with the potential captor or captors. A first unverified ransom note demanded payment in Bitcoin and sent 2 deadlines, but left no way of reaching out. The FBI is continuing to work to determine the note's authenticity. The next deadline specified in the note is Monday. Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Tucson, Arizona.
Authorities are continuing to canvass the neighborhood and are tracking down vehicles that were seen on surveillance cameras in the area the night Nancy Guthrie disappeared. We have more news ahead, but first.
We have some warmer temperatures on the way after our brief cool down today. I'll have a full gear forecast coming up right after the break.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. And now that we've combined networks, T-Mobile covers more places than ever before. America's best network just got bigger. Join now and your plan price is guaranteed for 5 years. T-Mobile and US Cellular, better together.
Hey, Dominic here, and I want to show you just how easy it is to make tacos and taco dip using Taco Please Me. For tasty taco meat, brown 1 pound of ground beef with 4 teaspoons of taco seasoning. Drain the grease and add 1/2 cup of water. Simmer for 15 minutes and it's ready to make tacos. For an easy taco dip, blend softened cream cheese and 1/2 cup of milk until smooth. Add 1 tablespoon Taco Please Me. Get Taco Please Me and over 40 other blends at the outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Tacos!
Welcome to Hotel 44 North, where history, nature, and hospitality meet. Nestled in the heart of downtown Winona, our boutique retreat features 76 elegant rooms, including 24 spacious suites with kitchenettes, perfect for weekend getaways or extended stays. Step outside to river views, bluff-top scenery, downtown shops, and scenic trails. Inside, enjoy luxury rooms, a pool, and sauna, all backed by our best rate guarantee. Unwind in our cozy lobby or sift craft cocktails at Latitude Bar and Lounge. Hotel 44 North, your place in Winona.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Well, we definitely saw our fair share of bitter cold this winter so far. Towards the end of January, actually near record cold. Multiple nights, especially when we saw those extreme wind chills. If we take a look at the end of January climatology, meaning about from the 16th through the 31st, our mean temperature this year at the end of January in La Crosse, just a mere 4.2 degrees. So throughout the entire day, the average temperature throughout that stretch was sitting at about 4.2 degrees. That's the 11th coldest end of the month that we've seen on record. Eau Claire, a little bit more crazy, a little bit more cold. Near 0 degrees was the mean temperature throughout that entire stretch through the last half of the month, making it the 4th coldest end to January in Eau Claire on record. Very, very chilly out there. We're getting our payback now. We're finally seeing that good karma coming around. Warmer temperatures, already saw a little bit of a glimpse of it at the end of the week. Previously, brief cool down today, but we're seeing the milder conditions come back around as soon as tomorrow. More cloud coverage tonight is going to keep us on the milder side. Still a little bit chilly in the morning, but overall nothing too bad. The teens for folks north of I-90, 18 degrees in La Crosse, 16 in Eau Claire. You can expect the low 20s further to the south. And then going into tomorrow's highs, more cloud coverage, not a whole lot of sunshine warmth, a little bit more sun poking out in the afternoon, but we still have those winds blowing out of the south, and they'll be continuing to bring in a warmer supply of air first through tomorrow and really throughout the entirety of this upcoming week. 34 will be our high in La Crosse tomorrow, 29 in Eau Claire. Really anybody south of I-94 can expect to climb above freezing. Everybody will at least be slightly above average though for tomorrow afternoon. Winds are going to be a bit of a breeze overall, nothing too windy. That would be a day ruiner, but the main thing is really going to be the direction. Still blowing out of the south, a little bit more southeasterly for tomorrow, and of course a bit of a breeze until they start to take off in the evening hours. If we skip ahead towards Monday, that's when we still see that nice light breeze trend, but that direction still blowing out of the south. So we're going to continue to see that southerly flow for the next few days, continuing that transition of colder air into, or warmer air, I should say, into the area, meaning that our length of time that we're seeing our warmer temperatures is looking to last for quite some time, at least into the near future and through most of this week. Monday, looking to be the warmest of the week, though, just by a small degree. Really not going to get too much colder than this throughout the week, but it's going to be a nice start. 42 in La Crosse, 38 in Eau Claire. Most of us should at least be nearing the 40s, but it's going to be a little bit harder for folks north of I-94. Overall, still about 10 to 15 degrees above average to start the week off. And those temperatures are going to stay above average and, importantly, above freezing all week long. But that does mean some impacts on our snow depth. Outside right now in La Crosse and really anywhere along I-90 and southward, we still have about 1 to 3 inches on the ground, give or take. Areas further to the north, still more impressive snowfall, seeing around 3 to 6 inches left over on the ground. But if we skip ahead even to Wednesday, after the nice warm stretch that we have coming off to start the week off, not a lot of snow, if any, will be left on the ground for folks further to the south, only about 1 to 3 inches further to the north. And we're going to continue to see those warm temperatures lasting even after Wednesday, although we could maybe see some snowfall coming in on Thursday. Could see some rain with that as well, though, and of course that would do some wonders at melting the snow. So with the warm temperatures always comes for the inevitable sadness for anyone who likes the winter sports, but I'm sure we'll have more snow coming soon enough.
That's true. We can always watch it on our TV.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Nicole. Coming up next in sports, the Badgers look to stay hot. Wisconsin came into the day winning 7 of their last 8, but ran into some trouble in Indiana. Kate has the highlights after the break.
A local vet's new invention could transform your virtual reality. It wowed crowds at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, and it could soon be in your hands. Monday at 6, what it is, how it works, and meet the man behind it.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy.
When you need a truck to get you from the job site
to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram
or a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now to get a brand new Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, or Chrysler. Whether it's for work or play, we've got the vehicle for you. We have a wide selection of every model. Nothing beats getting in the driver's seat. So stop in today. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
At Vernon Health, we believe in your birth, your way. From prenatal visits to postpartum care, we provide continuous support, respect your birth plan, and ensure a smooth transition from pregnancy to parenthood. With expert lactation consultants and a comforting home-like environment, we're here for you before, during, and after delivery. Vernon Health, where your journey is in caring hands.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center. River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
We've got one more month until March, and the Wisconsin Badgers trying to build their case to make the NCAA tournament. They've been playing some great basketball, but now they enter a tough stretch starting earlier this afternoon when they hit the road to take on Indiana. Let's go to Assembly Hall. Badgers winning of 7 of their last 8. First half, Wisconsin trailing by 4, but Nolan Winter is going to turn the corner, take it to the rack for 2 of his 26 points on the day. Now down 7 with under 3 to go in the half, but Nick Boyd gets the open shot, buries the 3. Badgers down 6 at the half, but in the second half, Indiana got hot. Tucker DeVries off the screen, knocks down the triple. Hoosiers would lead by as many as 14. However, the Badgers would battle back, and with under 2 to go, John Blackwell hits the fadeaway to give Wisconsin their first lead of the game. Indiana would tie it, and the Badgers with a chance to win. Blackwell at the buzzer, but it's no good. We're going to overtime. In OT, Badgers up 1 with under 20 to play, but Nick Boyd going to get called for a charge here, so Wisconsin turns it over. The defense needs a stop. 5 seconds to play, and Blackwell gets called for a foul. Kind of looked like he fell down, but free throws it is. Hoosiers would take the lead, and Wisconsin's last-second heave is no good. Badgers fall on the road 78-77 in overtime. Now, I'm not a basketball referee, but that charge call at the end, I think it was a little questionable. I'm sure a ton of fans would agree. But look, if you play a little better throughout the game, maybe you're not even in that situation to begin with. Next to Wisconsin at number 5, Illinois on Tuesday. From Indiana to Mitchell Hall we go, where the UWL men are hosting the Pioneers of Platteville. First half, it's Dustin DeRusso driving the lane, fighting the double team under the hoop for the layup and the foul. Eagles lead by 10, but the visitors respond shortly after as Aiden Wisorek is able to get the bucket and bruise as well. It's now a 6-point game. Eagles back on the attack, and this time it's DeRusso getting the pass and hammering down the dunk. He had 21 on the night. And then in the second half, it was the Sam Grieger show. He's got his defender lost right here, nails the mid-range shot, and not too long after, he sinks a step back to take a 20-point lead. Grieger finished the night with 31 points as La Crosse takes this one 92-67. The Eagles now have 5 wins in a row. The UWL women had their 5-game win streak snapped earlier in the week, and now they suffered their second straight loss as they fell to a very good Platteville team, 65-55. The Eagles are now 6-4 in conference play and will face UW Stout on Wednesday. The Viterbo men in action at home, taking on St. Xavier. Vhawks would trail by 9 early in the first half, but they would storm right back. Carson Kepnick, corner 3 is good, though a Salem grad pulls Viterbo within 1. Then later, it's the Central grad, Colin Adams, going baseline. Tough shot here, but makes it anyway. Viterbo would take the lead. This one was close late, but it was St. Xavier getting the win 74-71. The Viterbo women entered the day winning 6 of their last 7 up against St. Ambrose. Second half, Viterbo in the lead. Chloe Off gets the steal as she finds Carly Drew under the hoop for 2. Vhawks rolling. Then a little later, Nora Tucker would start to take over, gets an open look for 3. Nothing but net. Viterbo up 10 shortly after. Drew drives baseline, finds Tucker, who hits the mid-range for another bucket. And then in transition, Tucker gets an easy one here. 21 points on the day for the Bangor grad. Vhawks win 81-70. And tomorrow we've got the biggest game of the year. The New England Patriots taking on the Seattle Seahawks in Super Bowl 60. Seattle currently sits as 4.5-point favorites, but New England has the history, and it just feels like they always get it done. Kickoff from Santa Clara set for 5:30 p.m. Central Time. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
I'm exhausted. Shopping for a mattress is just so confusing.
Sounds like mattress shopophobia. At Slumberland, our sleep counselors are here to help you find the best mattress without any pressure.
But awesome pressure relief.
Slumberland. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
You're a hard worker, provide for your family, and help out in your community. You've been there for so many others. But when life challenges you, when rising costs, unexpected repairs, medical bills, or simply a rough stretch make it hard to keep up on a limited or low income, you're not alone. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are here for you, working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. If you're struggling with high utility bills, facing a disconnect notice, or dealing with a furnace emergency and your limited or low income isn't enough, support is available. Visit www.heat.help or call 1-800-506-5596 to apply for a hand up.
Oh my gosh, someone sent me Valley Fudge.
This is awesome. Someone got me Valley Fudge.
Oh, this is exactly what I needed this Valentine's Day.
It's a perfect gift for my secret, or not so secret Valentine.
Even getting out of bed is a struggle.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
In pain.
Good thing you came to Slumberland. This Tempur Pro Adapt provides adaptive support and pressure relief to help you sleep.
Getting out of this bed is gonna be a struggle.
Slumberland. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
This weekend isn't just about the big game.
It is also about helping puppies find forever homes during Puppy Bowl 22. It's Team Rough versus Team Fluff as the popular football frenzy featuring rescue and shelter puppies takes the field this year. Players from 72 different shelters from across the country are involved. They all say that because of being on Puppy Bowl, their rescues took in many more either adoption inquiries, donations, or volunteers. Well, that is so cute. We were just saying that there needs to be a kiddie bowl, but
Yes.
I think the kitties would not behave.
They would not be interested, I feel like, as much as the dogs.
You'd have to
would be.
bribe them with a little treat or something,
Yes,
and they still wouldn't
definitely
listen.
The food motivation would do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll have another look at your forecast coming up right after the break.
Earn now, spend later at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Now through February 11th, rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store. Redeemable just like cash, February 19th to March 4th. Start earning today on AgriMaster Mini Flake Pine Shavings. Rewards priced at $6.29 a bundle. 1-pound bags of Blaine's brand chocolate peanuts, $3.99. Plus, try free samples in store during our snacking event this Friday and Saturday. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later just like cash. Only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
In Winona, your perfect stay starts at Hotel 44 North. Stay in the heart of downtown with elegant rooms and spacious suites with kitchenettes, ideal for work, play, or a little of both. Wake up to breathtaking river and bluff views. Then hit the trail, shops, and waterfront just steps away. After the adventure, relax in the pool or sauna, recharge in the fitness center, or toast the night at Latitude Bar and Lounge. Hotel 44 North. Comfort, style, and hometown charm.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Skyrizi.
Most people achieved clearer skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free, and many were completely clear even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new plan. Nothing is everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Well, as we go throughout even just the next few days, not a lot of snow is going to be left on the ground. Temperatures all week, at least in the 30s, but will likely climb into the low 40s at least a few times coming up, especially to start, likely starting on the warmer side, but even going through the end of the week, not a whole lot of change. For good news for anyone who wants the warmer weather, bad news for any of the winter sports fans. But for the game tomorrow.
At least we're inside for the game tomorrow.
Yes,
you don't have to worry
it's
about
going to be
that.
great.
Absolutely.
Good food, too. Looking forward to the wings.
Favorite wings? That's your go-to?
That's my go-to.
I'm just cheering for the food. I like it all.
And the commercials.
Yes, the commercials.
Always.
All right, thank you for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.